Hello students, welcome to my channel Virus Academy. How are you all? I hope your preparations are going very well for May 2022. You can see a positive result definitely. Okay. I came here with a new initiative from Virus Academy side. Currently what is the traditional method that we are following? For example, if I ask you from director's chapter, how many marks will be there in the exam? It may be starting with 22, maximum 25, right? Similarly, for insolvency and bankruptcy code, it is 10 marks. And similarly, from FEMA, it may be 4 to 6 marks, like that. So every chapter is having some range of marks. But if I ask you that how many marks independent directors was asked in the exam from last 5 years, or at least from last three attempts, do you have an answer? That is where the institute is focusing. If we know where exactly the institute is focusing, we know where to need to focus more, where we need to focus less, right? So concept wise, within directors is a huge chapter, we all know. Within the directors chapter and within the particular section like audit committee, independent director, and disqualification of directors, all those important topics, how many times the last 5 years were asked in the exam? Okay, I made that analysis for you. This analysis, I think it will be helpful for you to prepare your studies well, and you can revise it very well. Okay, and you can see here marks distribution for last 5 years trend here. There are three chapters: appointment and qualification of directors, appointment and remuneration of managerial personnel, and meetings of board and its powers. If you see, majority of the marks were asked from the appointment and qualification of directors. So this is important chapter. Institute is more focusing on the this area only, majorly. Okay, and equally important, every area is equally important. And if you see remuneration of managerial personnel, 59 marks, and meetings of board and its powers is 84 marks. This is the trend of from the last 5 years. Last 5 years ka matlab 2017 May to till today. This is the trend. And this all you already know. There is nothing new in this. What is new now I am going to show you is this. Sorry, this allocation. So for example, number of directors and women director, how many times it is asked in the from last 5 years is two times. One is in 2020 for 2 marks, again in 2017 for 2 marks. So this is what is the approach is. So I'm just changing the approach, the way you study. So instead of focusing more on the resident director, you have to focus more on the independent director. So instead of focusing more on the duties of director, you can focus more on the disqualification of directors. So disqualification of directors, audit committee, independent director, these are the most important areas within the directors chapter. Okay, that is the reason, that is the concept behind preparing this table here. My intention is not to do a selective study. Selective study is always dangerous in CA exams. Don't ever do that. Directors chapter, each and every section, each and every concept is very important for the exam. But when it comes to number of times the revision, like few sections we will do 3 to 4 times revision. Few sections needs only 2 times revisions, 1 time revision few sections. So how will we differentiate that? That filtration I did it for you. So I'm not saying that you leave some one concept or one section for your exams, and you can focus more on the areas which institute is focusing more, and focus less on the areas where institute is not focusing. Okay, that is the only object of preparing this spreadsheet. And we can see here, before getting onto this table, I just want to give you two important notes. First thing, this analysis only prepared for directors chapter. Because the reason why I prepared this only for directors chapter, because I don't know how much utilization of this will be helpful to the students, and how much they can utilize it for their exams. So I just created as a as a prototype model. Just I did it for directors chapter. And if you are encouraging me, if you can actually show your interest, then I can made it for the entire corporate and LI laws also. How you show your interest here? Just say in the comment section as yes, we want this, or just say yes, or like this video. Liking also, that motivates me, that gives me the energy to prepare more and more like this for you. Okay, that is the first point. And second point is, there is a old syllabus exams was there and new syllabus exams were also there since from the 2017. So if I combine both, I may not able to create a corrected trend, because old syllabus also directors will be asked and new syllabus also directors will be asked, and both will be matched, and so I may not able to give you the correct trend. So what I did is I took only the new syllabus, because now onwards only new syllabus will be there. So I took only the new syllabus into the consideration for this last 5 years term to give the fair trend of the marks. Okay, here May 2018 the first new syllabus exam was there, and 4 years new syllabus, 1 year old syllabus, because institute maximum go to 5 years back to ask any questions. So 1 year backward I went, that is for 2017. 2017 it's old syllabus, 4 years new syllabus and 1 year old syllabus. This is the points you need to remember. Now look at this spreadsheet, how this spreadsheet was designed. See section, director's chapter, number of times tested in the exams, marks, study preference, and year-wise breakup, as well as the number of questions were asked in the each year I have given here. So I didn't split into the May and November for every year. There is a reason for the same. Once I give that level of minute level of breakup, you always tend to study which were not asked in the May attempt, or which were not asked in the November attempt. For example, December 21 exam, a concept was already tested. So you won't study it for the May 2022. You think that it was already tested in the last attempt only. That question may not be asked in the current attempt. So to avoid that kind of a selective reading, I have not given the split. If you want to split it, you can do proportionately. For example, if the marks are 4, you can divide to 2 and 2 for May and November attempt. Okay, that is did it for intention, and not I don't want to encourage selective study. And with an example, I can conclude this video, and you can go through this spreadsheet. I hope this spreadsheet will be very, very useful, and you can download this spreadsheet. It is available in the description. And you can take the one example here, that is independent director. If you see independent director, number of marks were allocated to this particular section is 24 marks, and number of times tested it is 4 times. 4 times 24, that means 6 marks. Every time when the question was asked, 6 marks were allocated. So most important thing, that's the reason why I have given study preference as 1. Whereas number of directors and women director, it was asked only 2 times out of 10 attempts, that means last 5 years, and marks allocated was only 4. That is the reason why I have given the category number 2. And resident director. Resident director was not yet tested in the exam, so there are more chances that it may come in the exam. But you can take as a third preference the division part. That is 0 marks were allocated, so you can take it as a third division. Now, what do you get from this distribution? Like independent directors, you need to do at least 3 revisions because it is most important. And number of directors and women director, you need to do at least 2 revisions. It is second most important. And resident director, you can do 1 revision, so it is little less important compared with others. That is the reason, that is the object of creating this spreadsheet. And this was created for each section. If you see the sequence level, all the sections were there. And appointment and recommendation, if you can see here one more example, section 197, provisions related to managerial recommendation, 35 marks were asked, highest. You should not even skip this particular section. Section 197 and section 198, both are very, very important. Similarly, meetings of board and its powers. So each section again it was there. And if you see related party transactions, 12 marks were asked. And if you see board meetings, 9 marks were asked, very, very important. So you can go through this. It is self-explanatory. This entire spreadsheet is. My idea of doing this is to, encourage a more strategic study, more exam-oriented study to get good marks and good exemption in this law subject. As I said, I want to create for other chapters also, but I just want to hear from you how this particular spreadsheet is useful, and how you have utilized this for your revision. Okay. This is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please download and please use it. And there is a, you can reach out to me, you can call me and WhatsApp me to this number. And there is a, my channel was also available here, my channel link. Please click on this channel. Please click on this channel and go, you will route it through the YouTube channel, and please subscribe, share and like. Okay. Thank you so much. This is Viresh signing off. Bye.